Another shakeup in leadership for Western New York's largest school district just 1 week after the board meeting of the final school year took place. Board member at large Cindi McEachin announced her resignation after being on the board since 2023. The Buffalo Board of Education dealing with another shakeup just 1 week after the final Board of Education meeting took place last Wednesday. Board member at large Cindi McEachin announcing her resignation in a statement sent to 7 News Wednesday. She says in part, after much reflection on what truly matters to me and the standards believe public service requires, I have made the difficult decision to submit my resignation from the board effective immediately. This was not an easy decision. She says that she's concerned about transparency and accountability on the board and whether decisions are being made in the best interest of students, families, and public. I reached out to McEachin for an interview, and I'm waiting to hear back. BPS Superintendent Dr. Pascal Mubanga, finishing up his first year as a leader of the district, releasing a statement saying in part, I want to personally thank Ms. McEachin for the trust that she placed in me as part of the team that brought me to Buffalo to serve as superintendent of the Buffalo Public Schools. Her leadership helped strengthen our district and public education. Earlier this month, McEachin and fellow board member at large Larry Scott criticized board leadership to the Buffalo News, saying that they did not like how sexual harassment allegations and transparency were handled, including the review process. Last week, I attended the final Board of Education meeting of the year, where the board announced that it was planning to hire a third-party investigator to review allegations being made against a board member. I reached out to board president Dr. Kathy Evans Brown about this. She sent me this statement. The president and VP are the ones who have access to sensitive information at the onset in most situations. I asked for further information, and she declined to comment. I also reached out to Scott for an interview, who was not available Wednesday, but released this statement regarding McEachin. I believe her leadership was instrumental in finally launching the new food commissary and managing district-wide crisis and leadership changes as vice president of executive affairs last year. I fully understand why Cindi has reached this point of resigning, and I share her concerns with board governance, transparency, and accountability, and the impact these concerns are having on staff and district operations.